Welcome to Chisholm Trail 61. Here, been a month and a half, 2 months ago, I did my strawberry cheesecake cobbler video. And if you remember, I used my last strawberry pie filling jar on that cobbler. And so it's time to do some more. So I'm going to show you how to make that award-winning strawberry pie filling coming up right now. The ingredients we'll be using today, we got 4 quarts. 4 quarts, 6 pounds of sliced strawberries. We got 3½ cups of water. We got 3 cups of sugar. We got 3/8 cup of lemon juice. We have 1¼ cup of clear gel. Now, this is clear gel. You cannot use Sure gel on this. You have to use a clear gel. You can get it off of Amazon and a couple other places. It's made for the pie filling. And we're going to be using just a little bit of red food coloring to get our color, make it look better in the jar. And so we'll meet you over at the stove there and we'll put this together. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add our water in. We're going to add our sugar in. And we don't have the burner on at this point. We're going to add our clear gel in. And you want to add your clear gel in the cold water because that'll keep it from clumping up on you, causing lumps in it. If you add it in warm water or hot water, it's going to lump up on you. We're going to stir that together. We're going to get the sugar and stuff dissolved. Then we're going to add in our lemon juice. Give it a stir. And now what we're going to do, we're going to add in our food coloring. We want to add our food coloring before we put our strawberries in. We're just going to add a little bit now. We're going to turn the burner on to about a medium high. We're going to need to bring this to a boil. So we're going to put just a little bit of food coloring in, and we may add some more food coloring before it's over with. We'll see, once we get it boiling and stuff. But put probably, 7 or 8 drops of food coloring in. We're going to add just a touch more. We want it to sort of match our strawberries there. So, and we got our burner on medium high. We got our sugar and stuff stirred in good, our clear gel. Everything stirred up good. We're just going to bring this to a boil. Now notice we didn't add our strawberries yet. We're going to bring this to a boil and then we'll bring you back. Okay, you can see that our stuff is thickened there. We're just going to add our strawberries in it now. What we want to do is just add all our strawberries in right now. And we're just going to fold them into our stuff. We just need to heat them till they get heated all the way through. And it's thick now. It's extremely thick at this point. See how that clear gel's thickened everything up there? And we just want to let them get heated for just a minute there. And then we're going to be ready to jar it up. So we'll don't take just a minute to heat them up. I believe that's probably good right there. And so we're going to cut this off and we'll bring you back. We'll jar it up. Okay, now all we're going to do, we're just going to spoon our strawberry pie filling over into our jars now. And you can see how that clear gel is thickening it up into a filling now. We're just going to spoon it in. We're going to take our debubbler. We're going to poke around. We want to leave about an 1¼ inch head space to this pie filling because this pie filling is going to rise some. And so you don't want to run your pie filling up as high as you normally would. Most things you're going to leave about a 1 inch head space, but with the pie filling like this, it has a tendency to swell up whenever you can it. So you want to leave about an 1¼ inch head space, and then whenever it gets done, it'll be about right. We're going to do that. We're going to take white vinegar, dip a paper towel in it, because this is very, very sticky. So we want to be sure we get everything off of our jars. Our jars is clean, been washed. We checked around the rims to make sure they didn't have any chips or cracks in them. We're going to get us a lid out. We're going to center the lid. Take a ring. We're going to put it on fingertip tight. And these are going to water bath. We're going to put it over in our water bath canner, which we've already got water in. And then we're going to get another jar out. Remember, water bath cannon, you have to have your water at least 1 to 2 inches above the top of your jars. And we're going to fill us another jar here. I'm only going to do a couple jars on camera. I ain't going to make y'all sit here and watch me do the whole thing of strawberry pie filling. But I'm going to do a couple of jars here and let y'all see how it's done. And then I'll finish the rest of them off camera, and we'll bring you back when we get them all in the canner. Like I said, you need to be sure that you debubble good and leave that little bit of extra space there, because that pie filling, when it cans, it will rise on you. And if you have it too full, it'll come out on you. And so you want to leave about 1.5 inch head space on it. Take our paper towel again. Move it over here where y'all can see. And we're going to wipe that with that vinegar on our paper towel. Make sure we get it all that stickiness off of it. We take our little magnet and get us a lid. We're going to center the lid. Get us a ring. Put it on fingertip tight. And into the canner. And we'll bring another one out. And we're going to go on and finish all this. And when we get them all in the canner, then we'll bring you back at that point. Okay, we got all of our jars in the canner over here now. So what we wound up getting was we got 8 pints and 1/2 pint. And something you want to do if you have hard water where you live is your vinegar that you use to wipe your jar rims with, just dump it into your canner there, and that'll keep haze off of your jars. We want to turn the burner up to just about high, put a lid on, and what we're going to do, we're going to bring this up to a rolling ball, and then we'll bring you back at that point. Okay, I'm going to show you a peek under here and see. That's what we call a rolling ball right there. And that's what we got to have. Now, for my altitude, we're going to can these for 30 minutes. So I'm going to set me a timer. Set a timer for 30 minutes. I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes and let these go at a rolling ball for 30 minutes. Now, even though we got that 1/2 pint in there, we have to go up to the pint size. And so the pint timer is 30 minutes at my altitude. Now yours may be less, it may be more depending on your altitude in the water bath canner. But anyway, we're going to keep it at a full rolling ball for 30 minutes, and then when we get ready to take them out, we'll bring you back and show you the finished product. Okay, our timer here has got just about 5 or 6 more seconds. When the timer goes off here, all we're going to do, this is water bath canning. So we're going to just cut our timer off. We're going to cut the burner off. And I'm going to slide it over just off of this burner, because I do can on a glass top stove, and they do hold the heat. Now, unlike unlike pressure canning, we don't have to wait for the pressure to go down on water bath canning. We can go ahead and take our lid off. Just set it over here in the sink. You can see how the water is already settling down. And what we're going to do, we're going to take them out now. We're going to take them out, and you always want to have you something to lay them on whenever you bring them out of the canner. And that's why I got this towel over here, because you don't want to lay it down on a wet, on a cold countertop, because you may bust your jars if you do. You don't want your jars to bust. And you can see how pretty that is. You look at that, how pretty that is there. I mean, that is some pretty pie filling right there. And taste, I got to tell you, we tasted that little bit that was left. That seen there was a little bit left in the jar there whenever we, in the pot, whenever we got our jars in, there was just about a tablespoon or two left in the pot that we made it in. And we tasted that, and man, is that good. But we'll put these on the shelf in the morning. We'll let them set for till in the morning. They need to set 12 to 24 hours. In the morning, we'll take and check, make sure they're all sealed. We'll take and wash our jars, wipe them off. We didn't have any siphoning, so we don't really have any mess to clean up. So we'll just take and wipe our jars down real good with a wet rag, wet washcloth or something, dish rag. And then we'll label them, a strawberry pie filling, put today's date on them, and then we'll put them on the shelf in the pantry. Now, they'll be good for up to 18 months, 2 years from now. They'll still be good to eat. Of course, they won't last that long. They never do. We'll have them eat up long before that. But this little one right here, use it to go over ice cream. That's a good one to put over ice cream right there. Like I said, that's pretty much it for the strawberry pie filling. If you would like the video, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all those of you that do, all that take time out of your day to watch our videos. And if you ever want to do any of my videos, this video right here should be at the top of your list. Because believe you me, there is not another strawberry pie filling out there like this. Yeah, you ever eat and take a bite of it, you hooked on it. I mean, it is that good. You can't stop eating it. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments. Go back and watch our previous videos. We appreciate it. We'll be around and see you on the next one.